Okay. Okay.
You guys want to go to the Lord real fast? Lord, as we come before you today, please give us guidance for our city and our community. Make the best decision for them. Also, Lord, please be our troops overseas. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. So, I talked to.
Well, I'm gonna do that when we get there.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Delay. Present. Sorry. Or like.
Here.
We had.
Here.
I get a motion to approve A, B, and C as listed. Finance purchase financial statements.
I'll make a motion to the A, B, and C.
I'll say.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We got.
Yes.
Delay.
On the water side. Just in case Davis shows.
We are. We are. Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Is it why we have a regular agenda?
Davis?
He's pretty much show up and then we've skipped it.
Right, but you don't have to be on the regular agenda.
Instead of the water, yeah.
I didn't put in any water. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I just can't remember.
3, considering anything removed. 4, motion, possible action to approve ordinance 2026-0401 for liable fees started for posting records act requested.
You guys get a chance to go over the. Look at
Did
that.
he revise that at them yesterday?
Right at the. Hang on, let me get it. Down page. Yeah, at the cost, staff time, either by staff.
You were saying.
But I never gave him any other copy. So this is the one, yeah. These say, he went over it with me and what I.
Which page, I'm sorry, which page did you say he updated the third?
Yeah, second page, fees and charges. That's what we're voting on.
And then, yeah, okay, staff time.
Mm-hmm.
With a minimum of.
No minimum is $28 an hour. So if it doesn't take me an hour, I charge by the 15-minute increments, $5. If it's something that
That is effective moving forward or effective
affected
dated
today,
back.
it's never been an issue, you know, we just charge for copies.
And
You guys can go to C2.
well, where would that, how would that not?
Well, this stuff I can just pull off the computer and I just pull it up. I don't charge for my time.
Something that John brought up to me. He didn't think, once a month for the individual.
Yes, once a month per individual, 10 pages, records up for each of 10 pages.
Like any records that they came in and asked for and I signed for.
I will, I'll make something out, yeah.
Okay, that needs to be noted on that. That once 10 pages per month.
It is right here on that number 2, the first 10 pages provided in response to open records. This shall apply to a one-time request per month.
And then you'll definitely want documentation that they signed for it, so that you know.
Yeah, so like, if somebody just comes in and wants agenda, I don't charge them, that's what he's saying.
Right.
Or minutes, you don't charge them for it, up to 10 pages, that's once a month. No, you.
C two.
10 pages, debit volumes. Oh, do you have the new one? You have the old.
Yeah.
You have the old one.
Okay. So approve. Wait.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Here's what it is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was. Yes. Yes.
I thought I switched everybody's out.
Well, because
That's why I was asking about that.
No wonder you were confused.
No, and there's other, well, so there will be further discussion.
You guys had time. You guys have any questions on this?
I don't have further questions.
Get a motion.
Anybody else have any questions or any conversation or any concern being there?
Did you have a question on this?
Oh,
That was a good idea, though, to get them to sign. I'll get, I'll make some.
yeah, I was just asking, wondering about how much of this is already public knowledge, public, that you have to submit the ordinances or anything to the county.
No, there's the Attorney General's on the Attorney General's website. It's,
Right, can anybody, what I'm saying is, can anybody go anywhere and look at our ordinances, or do they have to come to you?
I would say in the meeting right now, after it's, we're having further discussion here in a minute. Tell you something else.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Really,
Okay.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2026-0401.
Second.
Yes. You have?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Water report. Troy, 5. You guys have any questions on that?
we have a good, thing squared away, there's
Yes, I've got to talk with Jay Slater about it, but yeah, we did, and we got a new meter in for
which
her.
one a minute, the wrong one.
We found a 2-inch. We didn't have to purchase one, we had one somewhere, he just dug one somewhere, found it, and, got a ink point on it, and it's sweet, it's working.
And we've got, came to terms with that one.
I haven't discussed it with Amanda yet, but I will.
That was 2 weeks ago. You put that in there.
Hmm.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but we just got the end point on this week.
Yeah, that's right, because I put the lid up there. Make the lid full. Reports and discussion, the water committee. Megan?
Good.
Josh?
I don't have anything. If,
Any complaints about any people?
No, not really any complaints. In fact, he couldn't get down 3 alleys last week because of all the, construction with the fiber, but didn't even have anybody call. And, this week, luckily they weren't working. He was able to get everything cleaned up, so.
Employee committee? Megan?
Nope.
I don't have anything.
Sewer? I had a phone call from Alan Kirkendall. He's in charge of District 21, of course, and they're trying to find another source of water. And what District 21 is wanting to do is use Oscar and Newport for water systems. And Alan said, why don't you use Shidler? It's right square in the middle. It's something that I talked to Alan before the Osage Nation donated funds for a water treatment plant between here and Oscar. You know where I'm talking about, where they built it out? Other side of Wager.
Yeah.
Well, it was before then that, I talked to Alan, about buying water from Shidler, because it would be feasible for them, and also it help us too in the water cells. And we have plenty of water for what, 5,000 people. I mean, that's what it used to feed 5,000 people at one time, close to. But anyway, Matt Coe, he's the engineer for Cimarron, and we've used him. And he gave me his name, and I visited with him a little bit, and he's going to kick it around to some other people about using Shidler. But if so, they help us with our water plant, get it, he said, up to date, which it is up to date. There's nothing wrong with it. Also, more funds.
Maybe more
More
upgrade.
funds, yeah.
Yeah,
More
more
upgrade,
funds.
yeah.
More funds to help provide service for them too.
So how many residents would that, with our town, would that cover?
I don't know if they're wanting to everything east of 18 or west of 18 or both. I'm not sure. But I told them that the City of Shidler would be more than happy to listen to them, see what they have to say, offer us, and go from there. That's just to get you guys thinking about it. I don't have anything else. Motion.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
I'll say it.
Early,
Yes.
Roy,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I hate Dave's vodka playing on trying.
He was,
Chill.
let's see, 6:12. Call to order, go ahead.
Present.
Harold?
Here.
Peanuts?
Here.
Yes, do you guys have anything for us?
I did get a couple of messages today. There was some people wanting to know on the code enforcement, how you picked who got the letters and if code enforcement was still active.
I'm glad that you're talking and asking us questions about it. Our code enforcer is, of course, from not Shidler, but he's from Barnsdall area, and he's just going street by street. That's all he's doing. We're not giving him any guidance at all how to do it, to do his job. He's just doing his job, what he knows how to do.
Well, on the letters that were sent out, you can see where he has bypassed some places that were worse and way worse than others. And then one got a letter and the other one didn't. And he's just kind of skipped all over town.
Well, as far as I know, he's the code enforcer. I'm not a code enforcer.
Me neither.
And so, I mean, he's doing his job. That's all I
Okay.
know.
Is any more letters been sent out?
Yes, and I have them for you.
Okay.
And I know one person has reached out to him and they've been able to work things out. So if they have questions, make sure that they're reaching out to him because he makes himself available. So don't feel like you can't confront him or talk to him because he's.
Yeah, he's had very good feedback. He sends me people's emails that a lot of people are talking to him, and it's going very well.
Yeah, he's always willing to call people back if he doesn't answer. He's really good about that.
And he has no connections here, so I don't think it's ever intentional to. I don't think he's intentionally. It is what it is. Maybe mail, maybe the post office or something. But just let them know that they are welcome to reach out to him.
Anybody else? 3, Davis.
Okay, I talked to the trash guy today, and he told me he talked to them this week, and they didn't know if they were coming. And I said, well, we're not really voting on anything. We just thought you had something to talk to us about, and we were considering what would we do if you went to the side loading trucks. So I said, let's keep that thought for the future if you do want to talk to us about it, because a lot of their towns have gone to that side load.
What was the reason?
Does that mean
They didn't give me a reason.
Truck?
They didn't know if they'd make it, that's all he had said.
Cause the main thing was they wanna get out from the alleys and move to the front.
They can't do side loading trucks in the alleys.
Basically,
Mhm.
my understanding
They have
is
a bunch.
at the Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought they still had to purchase some, but eventually, if they do go to side loading, then then we would be forced to go to the streets.
He told me all the side loading are the towns west of Tonkawa.
So,
So, I guess they have a lot. I didn't know that.
I guess I didn't realize they had that.
So we
we
priced-
can discuss it with them.
yeah,
Okay.
Four,
that's not.
motion to minutes purchase financial statements.
I'll make it.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Early?
Yeah.
We have,
Yes.
the lake?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Everybody got their proposal now?
five, motion to approve bid on transportation grant.
How many calls have you gotten this week or today?
A lot. Mhm. Yeah.
From the
That-
same person that can,
Yeah.
same company that's in.
Well, they just want to make sure I got the bid, so I don't know what they're, everybody asked me something different.
So basically, we do have 3 bids and.
We do,
At this
and
point.
the grant is based on 86,627.90. The grant that I got is based on,
So we have to go ahead and approve and.
We just have-
You just have to have the three
So-
bids, right?
yes.
Yeah.
We
So
can approve whatever.
I'll make that a motion to accept Evans and Associates. Second.
Go away.
Yes.
Early,
Yes.
we not,
Yes.
so motion is made for the higher bid in light of circumstances. Motion.
Why do you have that on fire bid?
That's what he's doing that.
That's why you fire Evans.
No,
Okay, alright.
I just didn't.
Okay.
That's not facts.
Six, question and possible action, approve ordinance 2026-0401 for allowable fee charge for open accurate tax.
Just doing the same thing again, right?
Yeah.
I'll make the motion to approve
I'll say.
ordinance 2026-0401.
Early?
Yes.
We have,
Yes.
so like,
Yeah, yes. Sorry.
okay.
Reading it.
We have an application.
For the volunteer fire ambulance application
And-
7.
Oh, yeah. That is, Cody says absolutely, yes, he approves. So you guys could take a look at it, cause she is a
She's
EMT.
already an EMT. She works for Slow Point.
So
Helicopter,
it'll be a real
Helicopter?
asset.
helicopter flight.
No, the survival flight out at
Fairfax.
Fairfax, that ambulance. I don't like to call it flight. It confuses.
Do you need to see that?
It's
You're saying,
confused.
do you want
I
to
used
order?
to think it was
Who's she?
Dakota Lynn.
Dakota's.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's working out.
Okay.
They engaged.
Possible be.
All right.
He'd been with her for a while, right?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Eden.
Eden.
Go away.
Yes.
Early.
Yes.
We have.
Yes.
It's that wonderful time again.
Motion to sign agreement letter for the 2026 audit with CBEW.
They just send us a early letter to agree to an audit, basically.
Yeah. What's the cost they have?
Well, last year it was 8,000.
Yeah, I didn't know if they had it in this
I
one.
don't think they do. I don't know, honestly.
It's just for,
You looking for something, Matt?
just looking.
Got one down here too.
Is that right?
There it is, 27 and 9,000, so.
Can I have all that chocolate?
Yeah.
Well, she did them here.
All that.
I'll eat cake out of
She's there, Chris.
Oh, she
More like sour stuff, sweet bars,
No,
sour
no.
milk.
I would believe that.
Stuff like
Are
that.
they?
I would call
Like?
So basically they're saying that the estimate's between 7 and 9,000. Which 8,500, been 8,000, I think.
Yeah, it was not last year. It was 8,800 if he drives back over and
Yeah.
meets, and he cut that off, so he
Yeah.
could save us 800.
Right. So anyway, so yeah, if we want to approve this, then it looks like it's over what we done the last couple years. So I'll make a motion to sign the CBW. Do you guys want to?
I'll second.
You know, like that.
Early?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
Galay?
Yes.
Reports to good discussion. Fire ambulance map.
How anything just what we just discussed?
How did the training go the other night at the down
business?
my road?
Stupid. No idea. So weird.
Training.
Just
Maybe the
smoke.
mouse got
Smoke.
crazy. And
Oh, and
No, I did
I
have
like
something
it.
done.
the one?
When it Cody and Ryan did, they got called in as the deputies.
I might know where I was going. What's in Alabama? No, you guys know what it was.
anything, Matt? Or,
No, I don't have anything.
Got no benefits or no fundraisers or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
What do we want to do with that? With the old fire truck?
Either put it out to bed or which one is it?
The original city truck.
Like the 1950. What?
What do you want to do with it? Needs space.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to put it out to bed, right? How much is it gonna be?
I don't know, can't find a head for it, but try.
Well, you need to find a price and then kind of go from there, and then you need to
Or you can't
address
find it.
fire department needs to address this.
It's you guys' job to.
Well, it's kind of, I thought that truck was kind of basically turned over to the city for basically just parade. So,
It's still the fire department's truck.
Yeah, it's still your truck. I mean, Troy's not gonna be driving it around. It's still a fire department truck. It still says Shidler Fire Department on it.
yeah.
But just find out what you can and then get.
Hey, you
back
guys need to
to
figure
us.
out what you guys want to do with it, and then
We
come
don't
back
care,
here.
we're not gonna use it no more.
You guys have to make.
Just take out space in it. Shop it.
And it's, but what I'm saying is, you guys need to discuss and come to agreement what you want, and then come back and
Yes.
we'll either put it out for bid if you don't want any more, or you guys. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you can
you
use
guys
it
need
in
to.
the parade this year.
You've been using Broke Mountain for years.
Basically, if you guys no longer want it, you want to surplus it, you need to let the council know we'll surplus it.
Yeah.
But it, or whatever you guys come to agreement on.
I'd like to still see it. I know it's in your way, and it's part of our history. It's an old truck, but if it's in the way, it's in the way.
We tried to fix it. You can't find a head for it. I had an extra head in crack too. It's obsolete.
What's it made
Oh,
out
wow.
of?
Yes.
Talk to anybody try to weld it yet?
It's been to the machine shop. They said it's trash.
We'll let a welder look at it. Not
I don't know what.
not plain, not plain.
No, we didn't look at it. We actually took it to the machine shop, because they were going to deck it, fix it, they said it'd be on repair.
Okay, well, I'd like to look at it. Employee committee. Maggie, right?
Everything's good.
I don't know anything.
Streets and alleys. They're good right now until rain comes, right?
Yeah, start.
What is the next steps?
On,
Evan, right?
yeah, you mean on the street?
Yeah, I mean, like, what's our next step?
Well, county will come in and chip and seal, rest everything else.
Right, but I mean, like, what streets, what's the next focus?
Well, you mean beyond these streets, like beyond the projects we have in line?
No, what is our next project?
She's talking about the next phase of
Yes,
the
That's what I'm
street.
saying.
next phase.
Well, that's what I'm saying, beyond the projects where we have in place. So right now we gotta finish the chip and seal of the existing roads that are going.
Mhm.
I don't foresee that happening until late summer at best. Once they complete that,
We really haven't had any rainfall on them
I
since.
mean, those things have not been able to do much. So as far as that, that's the earliest, because they didn't really get it completed until,
In the summer.
it was late.
Yeah.
It was into the fall early, so, North Junior North Junior, all these side streets will be, we just ordered the Evans, right? So
Yeah.
they gotta do all those, so,
All of Gypsy and all the
Yeah, I
side
said North
streets
Junior.
to 8th Street, all the
Yeah.
side roads.
so all Gypsy North, and then all those. And then at that point, you're left with some side streets on the south end of town. What else are we left with?
That's it.
I mean, just this, like, so on the south, in between Gypsy and Main Street or Highway 11, you got those roads that go east and west that will need some attention to. Beyond that should be,
It should be
I
taken
mean,
care of.
unless we drive around and see another spot that we're not thinking of right now. So, at that point, we'd have all our streets completed.
County still taking care of your road though, right?
Well, once Canover gets started. Kind of trash their ditches right now.
Really?
Yeah.
They had to go through a lot of rock. They brought in
Oh, I
that
bet.
big,
I heard that thing.
I was
so
looking
much.
out on
I thought it was like a
Cameron
jet
Road.
engine.
You wanna see
Yeah,
it
outside of Gore.
outside of town where
I
they're
saw that.
everywhere.
I saw
So-
that.
yeah.
To me, that's what we have left, going forward, but to be very specific, I just have to make sure that's all we have left.
I think it's pretty well covered.
It might be some lump sums.
Perfect cleanup, pretty much. Got that taken care of besides any,
Yeah, remind people that we have a big county dump day coming up, that people,
So.
People are calling me, asking me when I'm gonna get another doctor, and I'm reminding them that I will get another one.
So real quick, because I don't think your question was answered fully. You said that someone's asking how we choose which properties to engage on.
Right.
And so as far as the council does not choose. So we hired a code enforcer, but it is outside of this community. He doesn't know anybody here. I mean, he might know somebody here, but he's not from here. He doesn't have personal relationships with people within this community and stuff. So we chose to go outside community to bring somebody in so that it was more, I'd say fair.
when?
I mean, he's using his experience.
I didn't even see
He
that.
might be going door to door. He
He
might
wasn't
be
here, but
choosing this street, bounce around. We don't truly know because we're not involved in his
I
process.
can't imagine.
Was it back down there?
So, I
Yes.
mean, hopefully that answers your question because that's kind of,
And then
the council is not involved in his,
Was Todd filling all that
daily-
house in there or what?
what he's doing as
No,
far as
I don't
picking and
think so. It
choosing.
didn't look like building materials.
So, he's independent of that. We're independent of that. So,
But
hopefully that answered.
I don't have anything.
I have a new business.
John doesn't have anything new business, man.
Okay, I just found out after I did the agenda that Kennel Club is going to develop me a website for the City of Shidler for free. And it's no monthly charge. I just get a website. So it's gonna be cool.
Are they gonna run it? You just send them
No.
information or you gonna run it?
They said all of the people want about 96% control over it. They can help me if I have a problem. So I'll be uploading all the, documents and agendas and minutes and all that stuff.
Great.
Yeah, and then we can put stuff about the lake and the permits, and we can put stuff about the park and just have some stuff about our town, and there's space for this. She's a mayor, the girl who does these websites. So she has her own website, and it's in Caldwell, Kansas.
Mhm.
So you can kind of get on and look at hers, and it's got a good format. I really liked it.
So once I kind of go into effect.
So once that happens, then she would be able to, put whatever needs to be on there that people can have. So they can quit bothering her
Right.
to
And then, it should be out
answer your
there.
question from earlier. So that's why I said because I'd already mentioned something.
You already told him to go ahead and get started on it?
No, you told me I needed to get okay from the council, so I didn't say anything
It's
yet.
free and it's publicity, do it.
Do we need the voters? Everybody just good
No,
with it since it
Jason
doesn't
give you-
cost?
You good for it?
I'm all right with it.
Okay.
We get a motion. If that was it,
That's all I got.
get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Erlen?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Billy?
Yes.
Did you sign it for me? I gotta get the
I
original.
don't think it's the guy who wants to sign.
This tires, but then, do you, I don't know, you sign it?
Yeah, okay, all right.
That's the ordinance.
This is the new one? This is the updated one?
Yes.
All of it. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
let me get, her paperwork, while you guys are.
So what you hear about kids?